That's an interesting question. By the letter of the law, I was guilty of healthcare fraud, racketeering. The reason being is I got monies that I wasn't entitled to. I'll be the first one to admit that. One of the things I didn't understand was the legal definition of intent to defraud. I thought you meant to defraud if you sent a claim for a patient you never saw, for a service you never did, and certainly that is fraud. But the legal system has a much broader definition. It includes what's considered blind disregard, which means you can continue to do the same thing the same way and not have systems to identify and correct those errors and be guilty. Over the course of the 6 years I did the evaluation, I was paid $3.5 million. And of the $3.5 million I received, the amount that I got that I wasn't entitled to was $17,899.57. Any amount that I got that I wasn't entitled to is too much. Even though we were able to establish there was treatment that I provided, should have been paid for, and wasn't paid for because I didn't submit it in excess of that amount, it made no difference. Was I guilty? I absolutely was. One of the interesting things is we sent the list of allegations and the patients that they were associated with to 15 different doctors in the area, trying to identify an individual who would provide expert testimony for me during the trial. Every single one of the 15 came back and said, there's nothing you've been accused of that I haven't done in my practice. And that's my story. It's not that we do things intentionally from our point of view, but it's that we do things intentionally from the legal point of view. We need to identify our errors, we need to correct them, and we need to have systems to identify to make sure that every error is found as much as possible and that our systems are corrected so that we minimize those as much as possible so that blind disregard is no longer an issue. I wished I had known that prior to. I am happy to be able to share that now. And when I stand before audiences, I readily admit I'm a felon and that I'm guilty. I got monies that I wasn't entitled to. I want to be the last dental professional that ever goes to prison for ignorance. I'm passionate about that. That's what I hope to be able to continue to convey to my clients that I consult with and the people I speak to.